Ben Schwartz. How you doing?
I'm good, Dave. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. It's interesting to me, and probably to you.
Yeah.
Maybe less to you, more to me, I don't know. You used to work here at CBS in this building.
Yeah.
You were in the Page program, is that right?
I was, yeah. I was all the people that helped you come into the audience today. I was one of them 11 years ago.
And now, here he is, major
Best friends.
star.
Best friends.
Yes, we're best friends
Very
now.
close after 11 years.
Is this, for the people interested in a career in show business, was this a good route for you to take?
It was amazing. What I did is I started here as a page, and then slowly I became a freelance writer for the Monologue. So I was able to...
We would use your jokes periodically?
Yeah, which was amazing. But one of the funniest things is that the pages are stationed against the wall and the sides. So, as Dave would say, his monologue, at the end of his monologue, I'm assuming you still do it, he would point to Paul and be like, Paul Schaefer, and then the music would bring him out. So I know when I'm standing there, when Dave went like this, if I didn't get a joke on, that meant I didn't get any jokes on that day.
Yeah.
And there are many episodes of The Late Show with David Letterman where right before, if I didn't get a joke on and I was standing there, right before he pointed and I see that the segment was over, I go, come on!
Yeah.
And you could hear
That's
that
right.
in
That's
the episode.
Because you...
It's my famous tagline from The Late
you were
Show.
counting on that $75. Now,
That $75 paid for the fax machine so I could fax in jokes.
now, when you say you assume I still point to Paul, that suggests that perhaps you're not viewing each night.
No.
That's what, I thought that was a misspoke.
Of course,
Yeah, of
I
course.
misspoke.
That's right.
Maybe 1 out of 100 times he'd point to Paul and run past and come back.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore.
Okay, so then now you stay here for a while,
Yes, sir.
and then you move to California shortly thereafter, and you all of a sudden you're on TV shows.
It was very strange. I waited to the very last second to move to LA because my family's rooted here and all my best friends and stuff. And then when I did, within the first month of me moving there, I became very fortunate, and I got cast in a pilot and a movie, and I wrote for the Oscars all in the same month, which is ludicrous. It's insane.
It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah, yeah. It's ludicrous. Which made me believe that, all you have to do is move to LA and look at all these amazing things that happen.
All you have to do is move to LA and tell people that you used to work for Dave Letterman.
That's all it takes. Any bar, anything you went to.
That's right.
Anybody you met, I'd be like, you can't come into this club. Excuse me. I used to work for David Letterman. Right here, sir.
Yeah,
There's a
right
lot of
this
that.
way. So they hired you to be on the write for the Academy Awards.
Yeah.
That must have been fun, right?
It was insane. It was crazy. And it was at a time where I didn't have a place to stay at because I just moved. And I was living out of, all my stuff was in the back of a rented car. And I had set up shop in my friend Chad's apartment. So I lived in a tent in his living room. And so I would write for the Oscars. Yeah, this is the dream come true. I would write for the Oscars and be around all these incredibly talented people and then come home and slept in a tent for privacy so I could sleep in my boxers without anybody seeing me sleep in my boxers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chad is a really good friend.
Chad is a great friend. Chad is a great friend.
Unusual.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, did you go to the show, the Academy?
I did. I went to the show because we were there just in case to punch jokes up at the last second, and I didn't have a tuxedo, so I had to borrow a tuxedo that I'm sure many people have borrowed in the past, and slept in that tuxedo that night in a tent. This is a very weird story to be telling, not the one I thought I'd be sharing. But it was that amazing moment of like doing what I loved, but still immediately realizing, oh, wait a second, you're nobody. You sleep in a tent. Yeah.
But now, and then House of Lies, but also throughout the run of the Parks and Recreation,
yes,
you've been a recurring character there.
Yeah.
Now, sadly, that's coming to an end.
That is. This is the last year. So I play a character named John Ralphio, and there's only a couple more episodes left. And I'm going to appear in a few coming up, which is amazing. And it's weird because that's been my constant throughout. I've done a bunch of different shows, but being a guest on that, so to lose that is incredibly weird. I'm so sad to lose it. But it's amazing. It takes place in Indiana. It's just a great show.
Right, and a tremendous cast
So
there.
funny.
And a great place to work, I would assume it would have to be. And this has become part of your family, or you've become part of their family.
Yeah.
over there.
And then it's weird to have that stripped. Your family's literally stripped from you.
Pulled away from you,
Yeah.
sure. But here, now we have the House of Lies, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's on Sundays, 10 p.m. at Showtime. Well, congratulations.
Thank you, Dave.
And
I appreciate
why don't you help with the audience when they leave tonight?
Yeah, I'll show you guys where the bathroom is. Absolutely.
Ben Schwartz, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations, Ben. Good to see you.